Hey guys, it's Javi, co-founder of FormWise, and we are back on Prompt to Product with FormWise. This is episode 4, and I have a good friend of mine, Jeff, who is the founder of Mockups.com, a awesome platform that helps people sell more AI products, specifically bots, of course, right? It's in the name. And I'm really excited to sort of share what he's been building. Of course, FormWise has a lot of like coaches and knowledge experts, Jeff, that use FormWise to basically sell AI, right? People are anxious about monetizing AI. They are very anxious of even AI replacing certain aspects of what they do. Like coaches coach and they sell knowledge, they sell access to knowledge. So in the past few episodes, we've talked a lot about like how AI is that paradigm shift, right? Courses are kind of dead because people can learn directly from ChatGPT. Coaching also, like the barrier to entry to coaching, in a sense, is lower now because now anybody can sort of build a coaching curriculum with ChatGPT. But in a sense, the best coaches are going to be moated if they can build an AI asset, which is why I really love your platform because the big part is building it. That's great, but selling it is often a challenge for a lot of people that build stuff using AI. So before we jump into bot mockups, just tell our audience a little bit about who you are and kind of your origin story, how you sort of came to build your platform.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Of course, man, thanks for having me on. I love hopping on these things and actually catching up with you. I mean, we've known each other for 4 years now, I think,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah,
So it's always good. I think you and I can talk all day about this stuff.
right,
We're
right.
complete nerds.
Yeah.
But so a little bit about me and my background. Uh, I grew up riding ATVs and then worked for a big snowmobile company, well, ATV company, and then a race team called well, at the time it was Rockstar Makita
Right.
uh,
Yeah.
snowmobile team. And I wasn't really in the marketing. I was doing websites, but the thing I found was like, okay, cool. I could do these little like giveaways to.
Right.
It was like my first funnel before I even knew what a funnel was.
Right.
And then I got into more web design and social media, and then building apps and chatbots. So
Mhm.
like before AI was even out, I was building chatbots and a thing called ManyChat,
Right.
ever,
Yep. I remember main chat. Yep.
which is cool. But the thing I ran into was like it is so hard to like actually show what you're selling, like
Yeah.
unless you have like a generic demo, and then even if that, they just don't make the connection. Like, oh, how does
Right.
this work for me?
Right. Yeah,
So
and it's that aspect I think is almost an afterthought. You build an app, you build a like I said a bot, but then when you show it, especially because I think sometimes people forget who their end user is, who their audience is. Sometimes a blue collar person that isn't on the internet as as much as the person building the thing is. And we sort of run into that at Formice sometimes. Like they'll build this awesome smart form, this awesome tool set, but then when they get it in front of the end user, they are describing their tools with all this jargon and this thing is going to optimize this and scrape that when the end user all they care about is what is the outcome, right? So if you can visually show it, that's very powerful. So
totally. Yeah, yeah. And it's funny because AI is such a broad term now. So
yeah,
when you like actually go to call or try to prospect and sell your AI chatbot services,
yeah,
they're like, whoa, what? What do you mean by AI? Is it going to take
yeah,
over the world? Like,
yeah,
you have
yeah,
like ChatGPT? And it's like,
yeah,
you already lost the sale before we even started talking to them
correct.
about your
It's so
chat.
abstract. Yeah, it's like it reminds me of what's like going on now with the Clawbot or whatever it's
Yeah.
called, Moltbot.
Yeah.
Like, hey, just give it access keys to the kingdom, your bank account, everything. Let it
Yeah.
just do everything. And
Uh-huh.
even if like a business owner doesn't really understand that, that's kind of already a thing in the sense of like connecting APIs and whatever. That is like you're giving the keys to the Terminator.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what they see in the news. Like the average person, like they see whatever is coming through the news feed or on TV. It's like AI this, AI that, and it's huge, but you just need something to be able to show them
Down to
like
earth.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's what
exactly.
I realized is when I was selling chatbots before AI, I would spend like no joke like 2 or 3 hours on just one demo that
Right.
would make it look like it already is on the
I
prospect's
remember
side.
that. I remember you presenting something like years ago. It was like it was beautiful. It was like you made it on Figma or something. It
Oh
was a
yeah, that was
beautiful mock-up, but realistically, I mean, even with today's AI stuff, it still takes forever to build a mock-up like that.
yeah.
And it's just not scalable from a sales perspective, especially if you expect your salesperson to sort of do that. There's no way that's going to happen.
Oh yeah, it's just that's the problem I ran into is like I need to sell chatbots, but I just can't get the idea through to my prospects. And
Right.
finally I was like, you know what? There's no tool out there. I'm just gonna build one because it's always something I've been wanting for I don't know,
For
five
yourself,
plus
basically.
years. Yeah. And it's
Right.
like, okay, well, I'm just gonna invest now into the software. And now where we're at with bot mockups, we're a little over a year in and we're in introducing V2. It's not out public yet, but I
Yep.
figured like show you guys like what is
Yeah.
in V2 and
Yeah.
what all you can do with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, share your screen here in just a minute. And if there's anybody listening, guys, this is also on our specific YouTube channel, so you can search FormWise, and this will be in the podcast playlist. But yeah, I mean, if you want to share your screen, we would love to take a look at what your V2 is. Let me go ahead and let you do that. So you're saying that V2 is on a wait list. So,
Yeah.
and again, for anybody that's just now hopping in, Bot Mockups is a platform that essentially builds the visual representation to help you sell more AI bots. More, to specifically if your end user is a business owner, there's nothing better than a mockup, especially with, and I know, Jeff, I think with your platform, it can even overlay on like a screenshot of their website, right? So you
Yeah,
kind of see,
absolutely.
awesome. So yeah, give me a tour.
Well, cool. So, where Butt Mockups was originally was like the middle ground where it's like, okay, I have leads. Now I need to build the mockup, and then once I get the prospect to say yes, cool, I want that,
Hmm.
then you can build the actual bot in like
Right.
high level or closed bot or assistable, whatever you want.
Yep. Yep.
So the biggest thing I will start with this. Let's say you don't have leads. Well, inside by mockups now, you can come in here and actually find leads.
Oh, awesome. So like you even oh, so it like this is V2, right?
Yeah, this is V2. Yep.
Okay, so now in V2, not only are you like helping them sell to their existing prospects, but now you're even giving them like a way to find leads, basically.
Yeah, and you can find leads for free. The only thing we charge for is like finding contacts, like emails.
Emails and
At
stuff like that.
yeah. And even if that like you get 150 credits per month and one credit, say I need to enrich this lead here to find contacts of this Northwest quality roofing. If
Hmm.
it finds like 10 emails, it's still only going to charge you one credit, which is
Right.
kind of cool. But let's go ahead and give it a try. Like, Javi, what's a niche? Just throw a niche out there and we'll actually build one real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah. Let's do chiropractors in do you want me to give you a city?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do Bend, Oregon, right there.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
So, Bend, where is that? Bend, Oregon.
Yeah, right
Cool.
there.
And this actually works worldwide. So,
Okay. Oh, globally. Awesome. Cool.
yeah,
Cool.
it scrapes Google Maps. So
Hmm.
wherever Google Maps works, this actually will work as well. So you could choose the batch size. I like to do five at a time. You get
Yeah.
up to 50, but f five allows you to bring them in, take a look, see if they're good, and if you need some more, just do another five.
Right.
Uh, Instead of waiting on all 50 to load.
Yeah. Makes
And then you
sense.
choose like the radius. Let's
Right.
do like I don't know, 10 miles. So I'm going to apply links. And this is going to go out, search Google Maps,
Search it,
and
scrape it, do all the sort of sanitize the data, everything.
yep. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I see it coming in. Oh,
Yeah. So now it found 10 new leads for you. It automatically brings in the Google reviews, checks to see if they have a website, and then now it's like enriching these prospects where
hmm,
it goes to the website, see if they're running Google ads.
hmm.
The reason why we do that is because if we can detect if they're running Google ads, they're high. the probability is
Yeah.
higher for them to work with you because they already spend money on
Yeah,
marketing.
yeah, yeah. They actually have a marketing budget, or they at least have a marketing person, or they've hired an agency before. It's not going to be out of the question when they get your email with the demo. What I'm excited to
Yeah.
see is the actual demo. So,
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's doing this thing here, but it's already pulling in like this
yeah.
joint chiropractor. I think that's a franchise, but they don't have a chat widget on their website. Um,
Hmm.
so let's go ahead and choose this one. We'll create a demo. So it automatically places it in. You can choose the prompt. Like we have all these prompts ready to go, and you can add your own prompt. So these are just think of these as system prompts where they're already ready to go
Right.
in different use cases. So in this one, I'm
Right.
just going to do like generic general
Yeah.
assistant. And then you could choose your channel. You could build demos on all these channels, like voice, AI, web. You've seen like the web chat widget in high level
Right.
now.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
now SMS. So like if you're selling database for activation, this is killer because you
Killer.
can
Yeah.
actually show them how what a database for activation is. Like
Hmm.
no one personally isn't going to know what that is, but if you
Yeah.
show them like they can send text message to their existing uh
Yeah.
contacts, then and they're just sitting on a gold mine of money there.
Yeah.
Voice AI inbound, so voice AI via phone call,
Yeah. Oh man, it's
lead
awesome.
ads, all these. But we're just gonna go with web chat because it's the easiest
Hmm.
to prospect for because we
Yep.
know they don't have a web chat widget on there. From a save, what it's doing is going out to that website. The AI is crawling the website, learning about the business, and then it's going to open up the demo wizard. And now what's doing is it's going out and auto screenshotting their website. So you'll see here in a
Um,
second.
yeah. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I already see where this is going. And now, I mean, even just this little thing is incredibly powerful for a small business to sort of, again, visualize an AI component on their website.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there's a chat widget right there. Yep.
Yeah, so now you can, it looks like it's already on their website. So now you can customize it. You can change the avatar if you want, change the welcome message, uh, remove the avatar if you want, but this looks pretty good. We're just gonna hit next. And also too, notice the colors already match the branding. So it'll auto detect the brand colors from the screenshot. So you can see this teal matches the site. And if you want, you could change all this stuff. Uh,
It's awesome. This
but
is awesome. Yeah,
thanks.
and it might actually get them to open a reply that because they're like, "How did you guys get access to our website?" Am I
Yeah.
right? That is
So,
awesome. This is so sick.
and then see it auto generates the prompt for you here.
Hmm.
You can see you pulled in business description, about, services, contact, hours, discovery questions, and FAQs. You can
Hmm.
edit the prompt if you want to, but think of these demos. You just want them to say, yes, I'm
Yeah,
interested. It
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be perfect. You don't want it to be
Exactly.
perfect because it's
Yeah. I mean,
like,
you'll perfect it once they become a paying client and they pay you. Like that's the whole
exactly.
point.
So now, literally now we're done. So if we hit update, we just built this in a minute and 36 seconds. And now we can, it's crazy.
That is
This
crazy.
used to take like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that is
So,
awesome. And then so what would you send to the client?
so you can send this link. By the way, you can white label this. So say if you had an agency, like my agency is called List Builder. Well, I'm using my own domain
Mhm.
name here.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and give it a try. So we'll just open this up. You can send them this, like the prospect, you can send them this link
Link.
here.
Hmm.
Yep. And then what I like to do is I shoot a quick loom. Like, so I'll be like this, like 3, 2, 1. Hey, Joanne, I saw you don't have a chat widget on your website. There's so many people that are actually hitting your Google ads, come to your website, and maybe they're not ready to book, but they still maybe want to talk to someone, but a
Hmm.
lot of times they hesitate on actually calling. So if you add a chatbot widget on your website here, they can come and ask any questions they want. So say like, yeah, my back hurts. Do you have any openings available on Thursday? So you can hit send, and you can actually like is how the AI would work for you. So now the AI can answer any questions someone might have and actually book can read your appointment schedule on the fly 24/7. So not only are you going to get convert more traffic because I saw you're running Google Ads, now when people come to the website, they can actually book appointments on the fly automatically. So I would shoot a video like that, maybe one or
Uh,
2 minutes.
and it's a numbers game. If you just do 10 a day, you could just do 10 of these a day over the course of a month. You're going to get agency deals.
Oh
You,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. And people want to scale like super fast, like, but I feel like if you leave out the personalization, like that little loom, like just take 1 or 2 minutes to shoot a quick loom. It only took a minute and a half to make this demo. Why not push it, over the field goal line of just shooting a quick loom and you can show your face on it, send it over, and then they say like, "Whoa, like how'd you do this?" Like it already looks like we already installed it on their website.
yeah, and it's reading their calendar. You're gonna get more leads after hours, and they're not gonna go to the next provider because they weren't able to speak with someone. And especially if you're demoing other like AI components like AI voice or even a coach could have like a thing on their website that they could sort of like if you're selling bots, like even FormWise copilots to a specific coach or something like that. Because I know like some people will sign up for FormWise and they're not even building the tools for themselves, they're building it for coaches because that's like their client. Sometimes it's hard to even sort of get the coach's imagination that hey, the bot's not replacing you as a coach. It's just helping you serve more students, right? Serve more
Yeah.
people, right? And this is what a bot version of you or a bot version of your frameworks would look like. Um, Man, this is awesome. This is yeah, it's completely like different than the V1 you built, which I know I have used. This is like a whole other you've pumped a lot of work into this. I can absolutely tell.
Yeah.
And you said it's on a waiting list right now?
Yeah, so V2 is on a waiting list, but if you send me an email at support about mockups.com, just tell me that, hey, you saw a podcast with Javi,
Mhm.
I can bump you up in the wait list and actually send you an invite, early invite to V2.
I'll make sure to
And
include our link and include all that information in the description. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll be in the description. If you're on the Facebook group, I'll try to leave a comment. Shoot us an email too if you guys are interested in getting early access to this. This is awesome. So is there any other cool things on the roadmap or any other features? Because I know this is again beta.
yeah.
It's well, not even beta. It's like you're still sort of working through getting this to the launch, which I know how long that takes. Is there anything else here that you want to show our audience?
Yeah, so you mentioned like voice AI, like
Yeah,
that's another hard one to
yeah,
sell. Well,
yeah,
since we already made one for web chat, and we want to be like, okay, well, we have web chat. Well, maybe we could show them like what voice would do.
right.
Well, here's what we could do is go into this demo we created, hit actions here, go down
Mhm.
to duplicate the channel, and then do voice inbound.
And it'll create a
And
voice
bam.
version of that.
Yes, in seconds. So now uh probably should replace that because it pulled it
Yeah.
in pretty small from Google, but you can change the voice on here. You can all there's 33
Oh,
voices
this
right
is
now.
awesome. This is awesome. Yeah. And yeah, that's the thing about
Hi, I'm your.
prospecting. It doesn't have to be perfect at
Yeah,
all. Like if you just
exactly.
I mean, we sold a lot of AI voice services with our specific agency. And whenever the client hears an AI voice say their business name for the first time, it just perks up their ears. They get so curious. They're very interested because you're now basically showing them the future through a portal, and that portal is a service that you're offering.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's just awesome. This is awesome. Um,
thanks. Uh,
wow. So
yeah. So you can actually go into inside high level if you're building voice inside high level, you can do all the same settings like advanced voice settings.
yep.
So you can change the anything you want, voice
Yeah,
speed,
yeah.
whatever you want. And then you can actually set a default voice. So say if you like a voice you already know that you use, you can actually bring it in here. And if there's a voice missing, just let us know because we use 11 labs, just like high level. But what's cool is this doesn't use actual phone numbers. So if you're struggling with A2P, stuff like that, and you want to start selling voice, you
Yeah.
can right now. Like you can literally build this demo out. So it has
Yeah.
this prompt here. But now we were talking through this the whole time, and it was still took us less than 2 minutes to make.
Right, right. And then
So
on the AI voice demo, obviously it's not a real phone, but it's on the computer. It's on a phone. So obviously they can see exactly how this works.
yeah, so let's go ahead and give it a try. So it looks like I'm so that back again to the seeing their own name on stuff. There you go. It's the name here. So now if let me change it to here. I think it's using my phone. Hang on.
Hi, how can I help you today?
Yeah, my back hurts and I'm wanting to book an appointment. Are you guys available on Friday?
Absolutely. What time would work for you on Friday?
So you can see it mimics how the real phone would work. So
Yeah. Wow. Okay, okay. So right now when you called, did it call your phone or was that on your computer?
that was on my computer. It was just
Oh,
actually using my mic on my phone.
oh, okay, okay. I see, I
So
see. Oh, wow.
yeah.
That is, man. Honestly, this is almost like if I was an agency owner, which you are, I would almost keep this to myself. This is so powerful.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Well, I built it for my agency. So
yeah,
yeah, it's like this is something I dreamt about forever. And I've been through the gauntlet with self-selling AI and trying to sell voice
yeah,
AI using the phone numbers. Then you gotta switch the phone numbers. It's a total pain. There's nothing easier than this.
yeah, yeah. Oh, this is incredible. This is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let Sean know about this because Sean's kind of our salesperson.
Yeah.
And Sean is still using the GHL AI voice sort of settings to tweak it and perfect it, and he spends hours trying to get a showable demo, right?
Yeah.
Where this was, you know what? I actually already have two clients we can probably use this for that have asked us about AI voice, but we really don't want to go through the whole process of getting the prompt exactly,
Yeah.
like and then like even if you give them a phone number to call, it's just not the same thing.
Yeah,
Um,
you're literally the thing I hate about the demos where like that people are not using bot mockups is like you're handing the steering wheel to the prospect. And I know you and I both have
yeah,
experienced like what the prospects do on those calls.
yeah,
They ask the dumbest questions like, "Oh,
yeah,
like, hey, can you make me a sandwich?" Like they purposely
yeah,
try to break it and it
yeah,
defeats the whole purpose of the demo. And then if it
right,
doesn't answer one question right, they're like, no, I don't like it." That's why I send the Loom video first so they can actually see and perk their interest rather than giving them the keys to the car and say,
yeah.
hop in, let's go for a spin.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I know what you're talking about, and it's like a lot of users are, or the business owner or who you're selling it to is sometimes a bit cynical with how they approach AI, and but this is the future. Like whether we want it or not. I mean, every in the future, every single small business is probably going to have some type of AI employee that again takes your information, adds it to the CRM, might even add you to the calendar. That's already happening, of course, or might even fulfill certain services too.
Yeah.
And that shift is enormous. And a lot of times you think, oh, like the market's so saturated, like that's almost like a defeatist mentality to have. We're still really early. The majority of businesses don't have bots. Some don't even have a web chat widget. There's still some businesses that don't even have a website.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
so
Yeah.
like the market is enormous, and platforms like bot mockups help you sell more, especially if that's like the way you're monetizing AI. Some people are monetizing AI by building AI assets, right? They want the AI to know who they are, and then they sell access to that. But a lot of people in the agency space are selling these bots as basically solutions for all sorts of issues, after hours, missed calls, you
Mhm.
know, all that stuff. But so where can people learn more about bot mockups? I know we mentioned a link earlier. I'm going to include some links too, but is there anything you want our audience to know about getting on the wait list for this, Jeff?
Yeah, so you can learn more about bot mockups by going to botmockups.com.
Hmm.
That's just the normal website. But if you want to go join the wait list for V2, go to v2.botmockups.com. And then again, fill that out. And then once you're on the wait list, shoot me an email and say, hey, you
Hmm.
watched the podcast, and I'll shoot you over an early invite to V2 so you can start selling. And we also do a 7-day free trial. So, like, within the 7 days, you can land one or two clients
Oh
and
yeah, easy,
go
easy.
like and you don't have an easier tool. You can find leads, you can build the mock-ups, send the mock-ups out, and then once they say yes, collect the money and build the bot. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like if I went and I do run an agency, but like if I had a salesperson like that all they did was sales, it's like, hey, just record 10 demos a day and literally email, call them, hey, I sent you guys an email about something on your website. I just want to make sure you guys saw it. Don't even mention the bot. They go watch it. I actually have closed deals like that before, but not to sell a bot. This was like years ago to sell like a better website. I
mhm.
get on the person's website. I'm like, hey guys, my name's Javier. I'm a local web designer. I noticed this about your website and that this is broken. This hasn't been updated since 2016, all sorts of things. I can design you a better website and then have tabs of the websites I built. Let me know if you're interested. A 3-minute loom. And I did get deals that way. Like I actually got deals that way.
Yeah.
And if not, like some people like even reply, thank you so much for this. We'll let our web designer know. And that's okay. At the end of the day, that's fine. You got on
Yeah.
their radar.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, Jeff, thank you so much for hopping on. And maybe once this is out again, I'd love to sort of bring you back and see if there's any other cool things on the roadmap. We're also in the middle of building a V2 for FormWise, which we're really excited about. We'll probably release more information later this month about it. It is a complete reimagination. It's still obviously the same product, but a reimagination on how everything works, much faster platform, and we know how long the development cycle takes. So what you've built is amazing, and I can't wait for it to go live, Jeff.
Thanks, man. Yeah, and thanks for the opportunity to hop on with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
For your audience.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate you,
Cool.
man.
Thanks, man. You too.
Yep. See you.